Major announcement. Sweet Brown and Kevin Hart endorse Mayor Langford for mayor of Atlantic City.
All right, all right, all right.
Introducing our opponents. Dave Davison and Chris Christie are both unavailable. They're at a tasting for Dunkin' Donuts. But here, we have live in his own words from parts unknown, Charlie the Gift That Keeps On Giving Garrett.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Let me just say that my number one, I sometimes admit that I have a little difficulty when I stand up in front of crowds, and talk. The mayor, he's well rehearsed. I can see him in front of the mirror now. Okay?
I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change.
I can tell you quite frankly, this town is not going to move forward without the cooperation of the mayor's office and the governor's office. I mean,
And I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do that. I would do anything for love, anything. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Charles Garrett is such a confused man. He goes to the city council meeting and is so out of it. Well, you be the judge.
Council President, members of the council, ladies from the clerk's office, administration, and Mr. Mayor. Actually, I signed in because I'm so used to just signing. I didn't know I had to speak.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But while I'm up here, let me take the opportunity. First, let me just say, I need to really start to attend these council meetings more often. Actually, it's more information disseminated here than I get from the print media and television, really.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I have another engagement. I'm going to have to move out of here, okay? But I will be back. Thank you very much.
All right.
Charles Garrett really wants no part of being mayor of Atlantic City. He's doing his buddy, old pal, old friend Chris Christie a favor so that Chris Christie can take over the entire city.
this requires, of course, having a dialogue with the state.
Got time for that.
And here's one of our personal favorites. As we said, Charles Garrett is the gift that keeps on giving. The audacity for Charles to talk about Atlantic City like this. Wow! These are the same people that Charlie is asking to vote for him in just a couple of weeks.
75% of the inmates at the Atlantic County Jail are from Atlantic City. 75% of the inmates at the Atlantic County Jail are from Atlantic City. But the tourism district, and free the police up to patrol our terrorism district. But the tourism district, and free the police up to patrol our terrorism district.
Wow, Charlie. As 1st District freeloader, freeholder, he was responsible for overseeing county government. Get your popcorn ready for this one. Charlie just threw the entire sheriff's department under the bus.
We got sheriff's offices that really do nothing. We got sheriff's offices that really do nothing. We got sheriff's offices that really do nothing. We got sheriff's offices that really do nothing.
How long is it going to take you to wipe the bus marks off, Frankie? What does Charlie Garrett and his state of New Jersey takeover buddy Chris Christie have in common? They both like firing cops, firefighters, and teachers. Listen to Uncle Charlie Garrett plans to do the same in Atlantic City if he was to get elected mayor.
That's what we have to start to talk about. This is where our money's going. It's going to the police. It's going to the firemen. Even your school teachers, your principals don't live in this town. That's right. We've got to start to talk about that. We've got to have that conversation. And that's what I will do as mayor. Trust me.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And our personal favorite, good old Boscovs. You can't make this up. Listen to what Uncle Charlie said when asked what did he do for Atlantic City as a freeloader. I mean a freeholder. Here's Charlie.
What specifically have you done to help the people of Atlantic City? In other words, why should you be mayor of this city?
Well, first let me just, since the mayor did respond to something I said, I want to just say, I have to respond to this asking for 4 more years. Okay, he asked for 4 more years 4 years ago, and you see where we're at right now. Okay, as far as being freeholder, you know, where you want me to start? I led the fight. Number one, I was in the forefront of saving Boscovs.
Poor Charlie.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Tell the good old people of Atlantic City why you are not qualified to be mayor of Atlantic City and why you will lose big time on June 4th, buddy.
I really don't know enough about the details. I'm not on the inside of that. That's something that the mayor I believe that's a question that the mayor would have to answer, quite frankly.
Fair enough. Thank you, Mr. Garrett.
All right, all right, all right.
Charles Garrett, by the way.
Well, what I hear is, mind your manners. What I hear is Charles who? Extraordinary personal skills, personality skills, people skills, and has no relationship with hardly anybody in here. Charles who?
Damn, Charlie. No one knows you or what you have done for the city of Atlantic City. Well, Charlie, it ain't looking good for you. The people know and trust that Langford will fight the good fight. One thing's for sure, you don't have to ask who's Mayor Langford. We know him.
Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where people know people are all the same. You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Tuesday, June 4th, re-elect Mayor Lorenzo Langford.
All right, all right, all right.
Brought to you by the Ghosts That Save Boscovs.